Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jonathan and I'm a second year PhD student at the University of Waterloo studying accounting, and I wanted to film a really quick video for you guys to share some really cool news. And the news is that one of the papers that I've written as a research assistant when I was a first year PhD student in the program actually got accepted into a conference, which is really cool. Me and my supervisor co-authored a paper together that examines cybersecurity policies for different countries, and we kind of examine what are the changes in the policies over time, and we also compared the changes between these countries. And yeah, we wrote a paper about it, and it got accepted into a conference called HICS, which is really cool. The conference is usually based out of Hawaii. Actually, for this year, it was going to be based out of Maui, but unfortunately, because of COVID-19, I don't think they're going to do the conference in person, which means that they're going to do it online through Zoom. But obviously, this is really exciting news because I'm still really early in my PhD journey, and having something accepted anywhere is obviously a really cool thing and a cool experience. And I kind of want to talk about my experience as an RA for this particular project and hopefully give some insight to other students who are working as RAs and what you can, I guess, get out of that experience. So you're probably wondering, what does cybersecurity have to do with accounting? And so the supervisor that I was partnered up with when I was a first year student actually focuses on information security and cybersecurity research. So that's kind of his area of focus. And I was assigned to him for 3 terms. And he was looking to do a project somewhere around information security standards or cybersecurity risks. And we eventually settled on looking at cybersecurity policies for different countries. So as a research assistant, one of my tasks was to kind of read up on the literature on cybersecurity policy and see what exactly other researchers have done within the space. And I think over a course of a month, what I realized is that a lot of papers looked at cross-sectional analysis between countries. So they would take the most recent cybersecurity policy for the country, and they would kind of compare along multiple countries and look at the similarities and the differences. And that was something that was very popular amongst a lot of researchers. So what I thought we could do to differentiate ourselves is we could actually look at the changes in the cybersecurity policy over time. So for example, Canada has 3 cybersecurity policies, one in early 2000s, another one in 2010, and another one in 2018. So we can actually look at how the cybersecurity policy changed over time and look at other countries that have had multiple cybersecurity policies and see what are the similarities and differences across time, and see if there's any sort of trends that we could identify. So that was my research question, and my supervisor thought it was a really good way to differentiate ourselves, and that's pretty much how the project started. So I was able to get involved in obviously collecting the data, so collecting the cybersecurity policies for Canada, Australia, and one more country that's in the United Kingdom, yes, for those 3 countries. And then I got some software in Vivo, and then I did the qualitative analysis where I pretty much went through each cybersecurity policy, coded each document, and then tried to identify any sort of trends over time. And then that became the main data of our paper. And then I also got an opportunity to write a big chunk of the paper. So I wrote the results section, the conclusion, the implications, part of the methodology, and the professor helped out with the introduction and obviously provided a lot of support along the way. And I think we worked on that project for probably about 2 terms. And then over the summer, we submitted it to the conference to see if it would get accepted. And after a few weeks, they came back and told us that it was conditionally accepted, which means that they liked the paper. They did have a few comments that they wanted us to address. So my supervisor, thankfully, kind of took over the revision part of the paper. He resubmitted it with his changes, and that's when it came back with the final acceptance. So overall, the experience is really good because I had an opportunity to go from doing the literature review, help create the idea, help design how we're going to test the idea, actually write part of the paper, and get involved in the process of submitting the paper. So I pretty much got to see an end-to-end process with this project. So that has been a really cool experience. So I'm definitely looking forward to presenting the paper. Well, I don't know if I'm going to present or my supervisor is going to present. One of us is going to present the paper at the conference, and then who knows, maybe we might take this paper and add a bit more to it and see if maybe we can get it published in a journal. So yeah, that's kind of the exciting news. Obviously, it's really exciting to me, and hopefully more of these things will happen during my PhD program. But I just really wanted to share this experience with you guys and tell you guys all about it. So don't worry, I'm going to come out with more videos on day in the life and week of the life of a PhD student. Because I'm on campus, things are probably going to be a little bit more interesting to film. So if you are interested in the content and you want to know more about my PhD journey, then definitely hit the subscribe and like button. And if you want to see more Lola on the channel, she'll definitely be here as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.